Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. This is your host, Bad Luck Chuck. We are back at it again with another episode of Kingdom Cast. I'm out here with my guys, man. Top right hand corner is my guy Country. The bottom of the screen is my guy Boogie. And it is Buffalo week. We're back under the primetime lights as the Chiefs take on the Buffalo Bills back at Arrowhead, rematch of the AFC Championship game. So we're gonna break all that down. We're gonna get into Josh Gordon making his debut in the Chiefs uniform. We're gonna get into Chris Jones and his injury update. We're gonna get into Willie Gay, and we're gonna get into the breakdown of the game. And the key subject of this episode is, can this defense make Boogie smile? We'll break that down as well. But first off, man, how you fellas doing this evening?
Man, I'm good, man. Look, I'm jet lagged. No, I ain't jet lagged. But just came back from the shot. Uh, Took my daughter out to the shot, go see J. Cole. It was an amazing show. Um, what's that new kid, Moray? He did good. 21 Savage did good, and J. Cole tore it up. So it
21
was
Savage.
all in all, it was a good concert, good experience. I got to see the Michael Jordan statue, Sears Tower, all that good stuff. So I had a ball, man. It was only a couple of days though, but I had a ball though.
That's what's up. That Michael Jordan statue is pretty iconic, ain't it?
Man, I ran all because I seen it coming in, but we had to go through a whole nother door. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
dang. So at the end of the concert, I'm running around trying to get back to where I seen it at. And man, I
Mm-hmm.
took like 8 pictures, like all angles, like for real. Like, boy, it's
He
just I
said, "Oh,
mean,
I ain't."
I never got to see Jordan play live, so that's as close as I ever got to Michael Jordan. So it was a moment for me, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in that era, you know what I'm saying, of the GOAT, and everybody argued about who the GOAT and who's in the conversation, but Michael Jordan in the conversation. So to see that statue was just big for me, bro. Like I needed to see that. Had to get a picture. I couldn't leave without seeing
Yeah, man. I also didn't see Michael Jordan play live, of course, but that's unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is, man. At least we got to see him on TV. Watch his greatness from that perspective.
it. Yeah.
And but J Cole though, man. J Cole, his concert's been pretty cool, man. Like the last one I went to was the KOD tour. You know what I mean? That was pretty cool when it was here at the T-Mobile Center, previously Sprint Center. So that was dope.
Yeah. Last time I seen him, it was For Your Eyes Only, I think. So yeah, yeah, For Your Eyes Only. So I never got to see him do KOD. He didn't really do any songs from KOD, to be honest. He did a lot of the new stuff. He did. He ran through the hits, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I need to see him do KOD. I never got to see him do that. So
All right, man. So Boogie, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, nothing, man. I'm excited, man. This is a good weekend. Chiefs, Buffalo, Wilder, Fury. You know how I'm feeling this weekend, man. Y'all been on my ass all week for a long time. A lot of y'all, your cousin too. I am wings and things. I can't wait, man. Saturday night is gonna be a good night. I will be
Yeah,
up
man.
all night trolling, retweeting every meme about Fury getting knocked out. I can't wait. Then do it again
Yeah,
tomorrow. I mean on Sunday with the Chiefs, man. So yeah, I'm ready. Can't wait.
yeah.
Big
We'll
weekend,
talk.
man.
We'll talk.
yeah, we gotta touch on the fight a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at the end of the show. You know what I mean? So we'll get to that. But first off, man, to kick things off, man, Andy Reid cleared Josh Gordon to officially make his debut on Sunday night. Now, the thing we don't know is how many snaps he's gonna play. I assume that Josh Gordon is gonna be limited, probably. We just don't know the exact number of snaps he's gonna play. We don't have like an idea. But one thing I can tell you is Andy Reid, he is looking to dial up something for Josh Gordon. Maybe hit him over the top when the opportunity presents itself. So, I mean, what are your guys' expectations of what Josh Gordon may be able to do on Sunday?
So what do you think is fair? About 15 to 20 snaps? Is that a
Yeah, I think.
small enough? Is that a small package?
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe 20 to 30 range, maybe. maybe.
30, that's a full game. He might as
Ooh,
well play the whole
30?
game.
Now hold on, time out. Now hold on. I used to see Tyreek out there way more than 30 snaps though.
I mean, but
I've seen McCole Hardman. He's played 30 snaps already before.
okay, I guess 30 is small. You know what I'm saying? That's a small package to get him involved.
But 20 probably more. 20 is probably the more realistic number. So we'll
So
say 20.
25 over and under. What you taking? You taking under 25?
I'm gonna take
I
under. I'm gonna take under
Yeah, slightly under. I'll probably go slightly under on
this week.
25.
Now next week
Yeah,
I'm taking over, but
yeah,
we'll see. Now just because he in the game for 20 snaps don't mean he get 20 targets. So
right. Of course.
I would say 5 to 8 targets, 20. Damn, that's a lot though.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
I'll go
on
over then.
That's
Okay,
a
let's say
man.
25 snaps, about 6 to 8 targets. That's a lot though.
Ain't
It
that's
depends on how the game going though too.
that's is
yeah.
that
I
a
think
good
game.
or a bad thing? If he played that many snaps, is that a good or a bad thing for the Chiefs overall offense?
I it depends. Like I think it could be a
I'm
good thing depending on how crisp his routes are and everything and how he can block in the run game. You know what I mean? Because just his presence out there alone can maybe open some things up if he can make an impact early in the game.
It's both though, because that means D-Rob and Pringle or Fountain or anybody else or McCall. But I think really sliding McCall into that third wide receiver spot, that's where he does the most production. That's where you're gonna get the most production out of McCall. So I
just
mean, if you want
gadget.
to call him a
Just
bust, that's
gadget.
cool. That's I mean, it is what it is at this point. So it's kind of good and bad. It's kind of good and bad. It's bad for
Yeah,
the people that was already on the team. It's good for the team that we can bring a guy in that's capable of handling that type of workload. And then we'll see if he's really
And give
capable of handling that type of workload.
but that's crazy giving him that type of workload, knowing all the stuff his past and his background. They giving him that much, like
That
that's a
that's
lot of
that's where
trust,
the
ain't
risk
it?
come in though. That's where the risk come in because it's like if he come in and he's successful, does he fall back into those traps? If he come in and he's not successful, does he fall back into that trap, or is he totally clean? You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't had it all taken away from him, but he didn't had that multiple times. So I mean, maybe this time it's real. You never know, but or unless they plan on like we just gonna work him till we fall out. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gonna get the most out of him as we can.
yeah,
Because
man.
you can't really say you depending on Josh Gordon right now. You can't say that right
Period. I don't think like that's what I'm saying. That's putting a lot on him. And if you putting that much on Josh Gordon like that, that really make McCole Hardman. I said McCole Hardman, McCole Robinson, and Pringle look bad because it's like, damn, they put that much faith in him this early. Even though Josh Gordon is good, we know talent wise he's way better. But I don't know. That's crazy. I don't
now.
know.
And hey, let's be honest. He looked the role. Like from the pictures that we done seen and the little footage we done seen, he looked quick. He looked huge. He looked in shape. You know what I'm saying? So he looks the role. Let's see if he can play it out. You know what I'm saying? And we got the type of quarterback that can put him in good situations. And Pat seemed to like him. Travis seemed to like him. Tyreek seemed to like him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. And man, they need to love him up, bro. Just keep him motivated, keep him hungry, keep him grinding, keep his mind off that other stuff so he can stay on the field and actually produce. So, okay, so here's the question. What do you think is going to help him stay clean the longest? Being productive and being involved, or just is that going to help him stay clean? You feel what I'm saying?
That's kind of tough,
I
man,
don't know that
because
dude, man. I don't know what he did. I don't know. That's
that's
that's his. I
That's
don't know.
fair, bro.
No telling what that dude done been through or whatever he.
For real.
yeah,
I mean, that's dope. I mean, that's fair. I mean, we don't know him personally. You know what I'm saying? But he got the right people that's in his corner. You get Pat, you stick next to Pat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that McCullough should have did. And we talked about it. McCullough should have been, bro. This was the year you should have looked up Pat. Where you gonna be at? I'm coming through. Let's play catch. Let's hang. Let's get to know each other. Let's develop this chemistry, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if Pat is putting his arm around him and holding him, then I mean, Pat ain't no miracle worker, but you know what I'm saying? Getting next to the best guy in the league is that should help you a little bit, right?
yeah, and like my thing is this. I mean, I don't know either, man. Like, I hope it does work out because it's really a wild card situation. Because like when he was in New England, he had his games here and there. It wasn't like the Cleveland version of Josh Gordon, but his production was still a little there. But it's just that, man, he's been away from football for a little bit. He's been on and off the field for quite some time. We just don't know, man. The only thing we can hope is that he does stay clean. He does stay out of trouble. Cause, man, it's a lot, man. Like, you gotta monitor a grown man. You know how much stress that is.
Right.
So that's how I look at it.
I mean, yeah, but
I
Andy
hope.
Reid is known for this type of stuff, though.
He
You know what I'm
is.
saying? Andy Reid is known for saving and giving that second and third chance to guys that's in similar situations to this. So I mean, he saved Michael Vick. If I mean, I saved him, helped him. He revitalized his career because then nobody want to touch Michael Vick after the dog thing. You know what I'm saying? So
It
Andy
was
Reid showed him love, and I think people expect that from Andy Reid. And Josh Gordon probably is familiar with Andy Reid doing that type of stuff. So, but this is the bottom line, though. If it don't work here with Andy Reid, that's it. It's over. It ain't no more chance. This is your last chance, bro. You feel me? So
So
I
Chuck,
don't
me
know.
and
Is
you
that
got
putting
under
more?
25 snap.
I
Me and
think
Chuck
I
got
think I
under, and you
might go
got
over,
over.
bro. I think I might go over.
okay. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
take
Or I
the
can
over. We
push
got
it.
the under on that.
I can push it to keep it fair.
man, it's your
We'll
decision,
see.
country. Like, we just got to see, man. Like, we don't
Yeah,
know.
we'll
It's a
see.
it's a mystery
Okay,
right
so
now.
so what if he get out there and he's not Josh Gordon of 2013? That guy's gone. Let's say he's fairly productive, above average. How do you feel about it?
I would feel good about it because, like, if he's just above average, that means he got some room to improve, and I think he can. What I mean? The more reps he gets, what I mean? You're not gonna get better unless you get more reps out there.
I
So what if he
think
go
as
like
long as he
5?
plays, like as long as he play, bro, he better than every receiver we got besides Tyreek. Long as he play, like even if he fell off a little bit, he's still by far best receiver we got.
As far as
If
like talent,
I take
if he can give me if he can give
yeah
me
by far.
if he can give me Sammy numbers, not playoff Sammy numbers, but regular season, regular Sammy numbers, I'd be happy with that, bro. I think that exceeds expectations. And like Boogie said a couple of weeks ago, the expectations is so low. If he come in and catch 5 for 75, we gonna be on the after show like, damn, Josh Gordon was a missing piece.
yeah, basically, the hype gonna be crazy if he ball out like that.
We get that first game. I'm yeah. He get that. I'm good. 5 for 75.
So okay, Boog. So after this game, uh, Sunday night when we do our post game, if he has a great game, if he has a oh my God, Josh Gordon went off, Are we gonna change our expectations? Because 2 weeks ago our expectations was slim to none, right? We both agreed on that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna immediately change? Because the hype train is rolling on Josh Gordon right now. Like everybody hyped about Josh Gordon, fairly or unfairly. You know what I'm saying? So are
We're
we
gonna
going
see
to
if he.
immediately change our expectations, or do we need to see? Let's give him 3 game sample. Are we going to wait, or are we just going
Yeah,
to
I need
immediately
definitely
change
see.
our?
I definitely got to see him more than. I definitely got to see more than one game, bro. Like I'm not. Nah, I'm not falling for that. Like I need like 6 games for me to be like, okay,
6?
yeah, at least, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like a decent sample size. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much with Boog, man. I at least need a little bit of a sample size to for me to be like, okay, we can bump up his expectations a little bit. Because, like I said, man, like it's been a minute since he's actually been out on the football field. We got to see what kind of shape he in. Is he actually in football shape or is he just in shape? You know what I mean? So
He he got 7% body fat. He definitely in shape. That don't mean football shape, but that means he. I was gonna say 4, but 6 is good. Let's do 6. And week 10, we'll come back and reevaluate what Josh Gordon has added and not added to the offense.
yeah, like cause like I think week 11 is like the last week before the bye week. I think we have a bye week in week 12. So week 11 we play the Cowboys, and after that's the bye week. So it'll be a good time to evaluate him then.
Okay, let's bet on that. Let's mark that
Yep.
down, and we're gonna come back and revisit that, bro. So,
Yep.
okay, I was looking at some highlights from the championship game. I didn't watch the regular season game versus Buffalo, but the difference now between the championship game and now, I think we definitely have a better O line. I think
So yeah.
Clyde is, I think Clyde is getting it, and people saying he rushed against some bad teams, but that's the same. Buffalo just beat some bad teams, and we giving him props for that. Can we give him props for running on Philly the way he ran the last 2 weeks? I mean, Clyde been playing. Like, and Boogie been down on Clyde, fairly or not, whatever. But even he gave him props for last week. He ran hard, he ran tough, and last year or his rookie year, this was his breakout game. So, um, you think I would say the running game is better, and the O line is definitely better from last year, from that championship, just from that championship.
Yeah, my thing is this, bro. Like with Clyde, man, yeah, okay. There's people saying like, well, teams are game planning against the Chiefs passing game. I'm like, okay, you still gotta produce in that situation no matter what. And people talking about, well, Clyde don't have the breakaway speed to break out all the big runs. I'm like, wait, is it really affecting the offense that much that he hasn't broke off a 70-yard run? You know what I mean? I get that people are missing Kareem Hunt and Jamal Charles, but Jamal Charles he retired. Kareem Hunt, yeah, we missing him right now. But at the same time, man, Clyde is like I think Clyde is top 10 in rushing yards. Despite of what's currently going on. So I think Clyde is doing just fine, man. We're gonna get to like the game plan and stuff, and I think Clyde's gonna have another good game on Sunday night, in my opinion.
I mean, last year the Buffalo game was clearly his best. That was the best game of his career so far. The Buffalo game, right? In week 5 week 6 last year, whatever. He
Yeah,
had
because
what
that
150 some yards running, like he was running all day for real.
yep,
And but
and that game got
but
pushed back, due to against the COVID situation with Buffalo, I think.
yeah, yeah.
So
So low key though, is Clyde not having breakaway speed and scoring 70-yard touchdowns almost a benefit for us? Because our defense is so bad that he eating up clock and getting downs. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, giving the defense some rest because, like, just based on our defensive situation right now, like the defense right now, everybody's not in sync, man. Like, I think it may be more so communication breakdowns on defense, but at the same time, as long as you have like a decent running game and you're able to chill a clock and have like decent 10+ play drives in like 5 minutes or something like that, then I think we straight. The defense just gotta get on point eventually. With communicating and getting lined up properly on some of these plays.
So is it fair to say our way to win is the way people are supposed to beat us, by controlling the ball, running the ball, killing the clock, all that good stuff?
Yeah, and I've said it. I've said this many times, bro. And Andy Reid's done a good job of it. He did a good job of it last game. The game before, I felt like he didn't do it enough. Just because the Chargers still can't stop the run to me. Um, and at the end of the day, man, like that's what wins football games. Like if you have like a balanced attack to where you just pass it like just a little bit more than running it, or if you run it a little more than passing it, you can win football games as long as you're able to win up front. And so far, to me, when I look at this Chiefs offensive line, they're winning up front more in the run game than the pass game so far. And that doesn't mean they haven't done a good job pass blocking, but they just been much more effective running the football.
Yeah,
I thought
I
Boogie was
think
about
the
to ask something.
receivers not getting open like that either. For real, I don't think the O line playing that bad. We
So
know what our problem is on offense. They doubling Kelsey and taking away the top with Tyreek, making somebody else beat us. So
right. So is this current O line light years ahead of that O line we had in the AFC Championship?
They right on schedule.
oh
I'll
yeah,
say that. They definitely right on schedule. Especially like that right side. That right side is definitely better. The left side, Orlando Brown, he's done a decent job, but there's still times where like he's got to learn like not to open up so much. And because I know last week when he gave up a sack, um, I can't remember who was lined up on Philly, but he was able to get he was able to get inside leverage and get to Patrick pretty easy. So that's just one thing that Orlando got to work on.
he as good
But other than
as
that, it's
Fisher
straight.
was.
Yeah, yeah,
He as good
definitely.
as Fisher was. I mean, he not. Fisher just got hurt and got a little bit older.
So right now, 4 games into the season, are you giving Orlando Brown a $20 million contract right now?
I think he's worth it. I mean, because he's young. He's young. He's only gonna get better throughout the course of the year. I've been more impressed with his run blocking, like I've mentioned, with the entire offensive line. He's gonna get better as a pass blocker as the season goes along, because he's still got to get that Greg Roman scheme out of his system. You know what I mean? Where they was more so focused on running plays than passing plays. This is like a different type of offense where Patrick Mahomes drops back just a little further than what Lamar does. So he got to just improve on sliding his feet more often and getting better in that area, and I think he'll be straight.
You don't trade
So
that not to sign him, bro. You don't make that trade and not sign him long term. That's just
Right.
right.
we kind of got to
No,
do that now.
yeah. Um. Okay, as far as Buffalo, from the AFC title game to now, do you think they better, the same, or worse?
Man, all right. Here's my thing. Here's my thing with Buffalo, man. Yes, they done what they supposed to do so far this year, as far as beating who's in front of them, right? But Josh Allen in these games is not moving the needle for me. Like his best performance, he balled out. The one game he's balled out in so far was against the Washington football team. And I think the majority of people hyped up their defense thinking Washington was going to be one of the top defenses in the league, and that's not the case right now. Like the linebackers and their corners, they getting roasted. If they front seven don't get there. I mean, not they front seven, but they front four. They front four has been underwhelming at the moment. But other than that, man, like when I watch Buffalo, the only reason they scoring a lot of points is they defense is making plays. They defense is giving them good field position. It's not more so Josh Allen. I think it's more so defense. And like when you go back to the Miami game, they was running the ball well. Josh
Mm-hmm.
Allen, he wasn't really moving the needle in that game. You know what I mean? Singletary and Moss, they did their thing. And the thing with that is, I believe in the past 3 years, Buffalo has like the worst running game in the National Football League. And then when you look back at the other two wins, I mean, besides the Washington football team, last week against Houston, Josh Allen didn't look great that game either. I remember on his first interception, Stephon Diggs was running a crossover in the middle, and his pass sailed over his head for interception.
Yeah, it was
So
3 people right there, man.
yeah, and in that game, the defense was making plays. I see defense make more plays than Josh Allen, really. And you see after that, Buffalo just had good field position. They took advantage of it. So
Yeah.
I think Buffalo's defense been carrying them.
Well, this would be the first matchup all season where they come into an opponent that has a better quarterback than Josh Allen. Because I don't think they played anybody that's on Josh
Nah,
Allen level, and that includes Ben Roethlisberger, who looks
he's
washed.
horrendous.
Well, Ben looked washed every. We've been calling for Ben to retire for 5 years, and I don't know, man. Ben don't look the same. It might be. It should be over. Last year should have been his last year, but they didn't look good against Buffalo at all. Like, and they lost that game, and they should have lost that game. They've been beating up on Houston is a very, very bad team. Um, who else they beat on? Miami.
Yeah, Miami, their quarterback situation is
Tua
horrendous.
got
They
hurt
got injuries too.
too.
Yeah, Tua got hurt. They played Tyler Henneke, whatever his name is. He's not.
And
He's
and
nobody.
he's actually played well. It's just that Washington's defense, they the ones that's not playing well right now.
Yeah, I don't
So
want to talk too bad about him because we play him in a couple weeks.
so like at the end of the day, man, Buffalo really ain't really been tested for real, for real. This will be like their first ultimate test. Like Patrick Mahomes, like he's like a million times better than the quarterbacks that they faced so far this year.
So you say that it was underwhelming from AFC title game to now.
Yeah, they're a little underwhelming right now despite their record. And I said this about Josh Allen before too, man. Buffalo, they really benefited from not having to play in front of fans that much last year. And because listen, when you playing in an empty stadium, bro, you're able to communicate better with your offense and everything. And they was on point. Now, granted, yes, Stephon Diggs coming there did help Josh Allen as well. But for what I'm seeing, ever since we had these full stadiums back in motion, Josh ain't really been moving the needle like that. He hasn't.
Chuck, they averaging the same amount of points as the Chiefs.
Bruh, like I said, the defense been spotting the field position, bro. It's not really them driving down the field like that.
They averaging 30 points a game though. Damn, what
I
else they
get
gotta
that.
do?
I get that, bro. But did they not score most of their points against Washington and Houston?
I do think they play. I do think they play bad teams. I think this Buffalo team will be better than that Buffalo team last year. Because now they D line they got better. That rookie from the U, what's the name? What's the name from the U? Ross, Rosario, whatever his name is. He about to have me
Yeah.
sound like Shannon Sharp. But anyway, he didn't got there. They didn't got better on defense. Shit, Emmanuel Sanders didn't open it up. They gonna be
Yeah,
good, man.
I
I
think
think they're gonna be good. The
ultimately, I
defense is
think
good, but it's not that good as they've been playing. 11 points a game. They not that type of defense. I don't think.
Bro, to
But
me,
we'll see.
there are like 3 or 4 AFC teams better than Buffalo right now to me. That's just how I see it, bro.
It's 3 or 4 AFC teams better than the Chiefs right now, bro.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's you talking about right now. Right now, we talking about how they look now
Yeah.
and what we think they're gonna be at the end of the season. I think Buffalo
no,
be
we
still
can do
up
that
there.
though. I'm talking about currently right now from the AFC title game to today. And then we can look. I think they're gonna be better than they were last year too. I agree with that. I'm saying right now,
I think they're
I
better than
don't
the
think they
AFC
better.
Championship right now. I do.
Okay, that's fair. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'll say
Okay,
yeah.
so I got a Kansas
Because
City
like you said,
Chiefs
I
theory.
think defense is that much better now. What's
Okay,
that?
Kansas
Oh,
City
yeah.
outside of one game, who has really beaten Kansas City?
The Bucks.
I,
The
Granted, of course. And
yeah.
I met a flight attendant. I think his name was James. He was from Tampa, and he seen my Chiefs hat, and he was like, "My condolences. We shouldn't have did y'all like that." And he was very funny. And I told him we'll see him in LA this year. But outside of Tampa, the Super Bowl, outside of that one game, who has really beaten the Chiefs?
I mean, they didn't lost. I mean, ain't nobody
Yeah,
just got
they
a
have
clear
lost.
advantage over them. But
But you know what I'm saying when I say beat, like, man, we got beat today. Like after the Super Bowl, it wasn't nothing. Our whole post game was like, bro, we just got beat. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the games, you can always play that woulda, coulda, shoulda game, which is, we don't really do that, and Boogie hates to do that. So, but when is the last time the Chiefs have been soundly beaten by another team?
I can't think of another loss in the Patrick Mahomes era. I really can't think of one because all the other
man, that was
losses
his
they've
first
been
game
they've been
losing by more than one possession. Remember
right,
Yep.
right. Because
that
all the other
Tampa
games
one?
they've been close. They've been close.
So,
One possession.
so,
Yeah.
so my theory really is this: if we don't beat ourselves, which is penalties, turnovers, uh, and mistakes, hero ball, then I don't think many teams can really beat us. Like it's ways that you can look at the Baltimore game and say, if this doesn't happen, we win that game. You know what I'm saying? Not to say it's pretty, because it's not pretty, and the defense needs to improve. I actually think the defense is gonna improve down the road. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe it's the intensity, maybe it's passion, maybe it's just pride that kicks in. But I think the defense will play better. But despite that, in spite of that, nobody's really beating us. You know what I'm saying? Like we in every game, we score. Nobody stops us from going up and down the field. We haven't been able to stop anybody, but you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's why I
I don't see
go ahead.
Buffalo stopping us. And they do have a better defense, but I still don't think they have an answer for Kelsey or Tyreek. And if they try to play that, we're gonna play two over the top and we're gonna double Kelsey. Is that taking them out of their usual game plan? Are they gonna be able to sustain it? Are they gonna be able to do that? Because if they try to blitz us all night, it's a wrap. Don't blitz Travis Kelsey.
You
I
mean
mean,
Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick
Don't blitz
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and,
Yeah,
and you
but
know, you
I
know
think we
how
need to
Pat
be more
showed up.
worried about that defense, man.
I am worried about the defense. I am, bro. We got to get better on defense. There's no we have to get better on
I'm
defense.
talking about this game.
Are you talking about the Buffalo game? I mean, the Buffalo defense or the Chiefs defense?
Yeah, like no, the Chiefs' defense against Buffalo's offense. Chuck saying that Buffalo's offense, he think not all that, but they playing the Chiefs this week. You don't think they'll be able to march and do whatever they want to do and get 30 points?
they not getting the 30, bro. They not. I did not.
Oh,
It's just
All
different on the lights, man. Like a lot of people. I've been hearing all week. A lot of people expecting this game to be a shootout, and I just
right.
don't think so, man. I think the most Buffalo can get is like Maybe 24 to 28 points. I maybe give them
It's how
that in
many?
this game. 24 to 28 points. That's why I'll give Buffalo. Maybe. But
Man,
at the end of the day, man, um, let's get to the defense, man.
No,
Chris
hold on,
Jones.
hold on, hold on. Let's get to the title of the episode. What does the defense have to do to put a smile on Boogie face this weekend? Lay it out for us, bud. What do they got to do?
if they
Realistically,
can keep them under, realistically, if we can keep them
realistically,
to 20 points, 20, I'll be cool.
and you come over here
20.
cheesing like
I might be able to cheat. It's not just that though. I want them to be opportunistic. I want them to get turnovers. Josh Allen gonna give you a chance. Now I like Josh Allen, but he's a gunslinger. Like when they be comparing Patrick Mahomes to Brett Favre, I think he more like Brett Favre. He's a gunslinger. He go run. He go give you a chance. So linebackers, they gotta have some ball skills and react to the ball this week. He gonna give us a chance. Secondary, everybody. He'll give us a chance. They gotta make plays, picks, fumbles. He get careless when they hold on to him. We gotta get the ball. Turnovers. I don't care about yards. They can get 1,000 yards this game. Turnovers and hold the touchdowns down. Give up yards.
so with the expectation that Frank Clark is gonna play this weekend,
Uh,
what are you expecting, if anything, from Frank?
man, nothing. I hope
My
that's
boy
crazy.
said that's unrealistic.
What's up,
That's
BJ?
sad, but
Thanks for
yeah,
tuning
you're
in,
right.
man.
Sadly,
So what? You have no expectations for Frank Clark this week?
I don't know. I hope he have a
Okay.
good game. That's my boy. I hope whatever wrong with him, but I'm
If
done
he
with
can
that
say,
right now.
if he can do his job, which is, man, a lot of people just want Frank to get a whole bunch of sacks, and that's the flashy
No,
thing. If he can set the edge and force them and play his game, tackle and bring energy and bring passion. That's all he got to do for me. I know that ain't worth 25 million or whatever he's getting paid, and y'all want him to have Chandler Jones 5 sack type of games. I don't think that's realistic either. If he can set the edge and make them at least run to the other side, if he can, uh, you know what I'm saying? He don't have to. If he can do the dirty work, I'll be happy with that. I
that's
don't need him
crazy.
to get 3 sacks a
Dirty
game,
work.
bro. What he
Yeah, I'm
was
not.
doing before he was hurt, setting the
Yeah,
edge, forcing the quarterback to step up and getting those sacks. That's maybe Jerron Reed or Jaron Reed or whatever his name is. Maybe he can come alive if Frank is setting the edge and forcing the ball back inside. You know what I'm saying? Man, at this point, bro, we just expect something from the defense, bro. It don't have to be. Who knows? Because we done had terrible teams, terrible defenses, and what was that year we played Pittsburgh and Justin Houston and Tom Ali was doing the kid and play in the end zone because they showed out that night. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be every night, bro. Like they
Bro,
don't have
that's
to be
fun.
a top 10 defense, bro. All they got to do is be average. Our
I want
offense
to
is good
see
enough.
Frank Clark first step. I want to see him like, oh shit, like he getting close. It don't even gotta be a sack, bro. Like I want to see a couple plays where I'm like, damn, he didn't damn near beat him off the snap. The quarterback had to step in the pot. At least that he don't
Yeah.
got to get 3 strip sacks and all. I'm not even. I don't even want that no more, man. Just give me a hurry, couple of hurries. I'm cool, man, for real.
I want to see the half spin turn in move that he
I
does
see.
all
Yeah,
the
you
time.
trying to do too much. You trying to do too much, man. Hold on, man.
I just
Get the
want to see it
basics
once.
down first, man.
But you know what? I think we do match up against Buffalo well defensively. But like you said, it's it would be hard.
You make
It
me
would be
smile
hard
now,
to,
man.
huh? I'm
You
saying it
made
would
me
be
smile
hard to
saying
even
that.
say that
Our defense.
based on what they shown you. I'm with you though. I'm not saying nothing crazy. I'm saying it would be hard to even say that based on what they have showed us the prior 4 weeks. We can't even say that. You feel what
Who
I'm
holding
saying?
Diggs? Who holding Diggs?
That would be Legarius Sneed, right? Because Diggs kind of line up in the slot some too. I mean, he play
I'm not
outside and
confident
inside,
our
but
corners can win any individual matchup, Chuck. My fault.
I feel that bug. You know what I mean? Because Diggs, he's one of the best wide receivers in the league. I feel that, but so far, him and Josh Allen, they really ain't been clicking like that just yet. You know what I mean? Like what you guys been saying. I think if we can get some pressures, a few few hits on Josh Allen, then that could throw the timing off a bit, and I think we'll be straight. And like you said, there'll be some opportunistic plays for the defense to try to make something happen. You know what I mean? As far as getting the turnovers. So
Oh, do you think Ward is gonna play?
right now he's questionable. I don't know, man. Like we'll just see, man. But he don't play. I don't think it's gonna affect us that much. Now, Chris Jones, do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that he's still gonna play despite not practicing? Because usually, like when players don't practice, that means they're not playing. But because Andy Reid said he don't have to practice in order to play. That's what Andy Reid said today. So
I think he a
if we,
vet. He a vet. He earned that. If he got a bad wrist and he just needs some time to heal it up, he need a couple of days to get it better. I think he'll play. I think he'll play. This game is big enough that he probably needs to play. Here's the thing. Here's who got to step up. Let's be honest. We have a real talk hour right now. Mike Hughes has to step up this week. You can't let Sanders, you can't let Diggs run wild on you. Of course they'll get you, bro, but you can't let them get
Beasley.
you every single play.
Beasley,
Beasley, you can't, bruh. That's what I was saying, bro. The way they've been playing. It's
yeah.
it's hard to say I got confidence they'll do this. Even for
I'm
me,
with
and
you,
I'm the
Bobby.
biggest number, right?
I hope we wrong, man. I hope me and you wrong all Sunday, man. I hope. But ooh.
I think Juan has to play this week because they're gonna be
There you
passing
go. There you go.
every
We need
week,
that
bro.
every week. There you go.
We need a we
Damn, 40
need
minutes in, man.
we need an alarm, the Juan Thornhill alert. And it's like a fire
I
hydrant,
do
like a
agree with
fire
him
sign,
though.
huh?
It do start with Spags, bro. I agree.
Yeah, because like
Eh,
here's my thing. Here's my thing with the Chiefs right now. Like I'm trying to figure out what the coaches in the defensive unit are teaching them, bro. Because every single week we having these communication breakdowns, and teams are taking advantage of that every time. I'm trying to figure out why can't guys get lined up correctly? Why are guys still communicating in the middle of the snap, bro? Like just fundamental stuff like that, man. The fundamentals is what's killing me right now with the defense.
Right.
Didn't we have a
You would
problem
think,
with that when Spags first came here? And then he said he simplified the defense or something?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
I do
sounds
remember that.
familiar when it first
I do.
started. Yeah,
Yeah.
he probably gonna do that again. He probably gonna do that again. I, I, bro, it's I know it's hard to say it right now, but there's gonna be a game where they come together and it just starts clicking. I just I have no proof. I have no scientific evidence, but all I know is we had a game against Tennessee and everything that went wrong, and we lost. And then after that, the defense started to click. It's just I don't know what it is about it. Maybe I don't know what was said that week. I don't know, but it came together, And I mean, as a Homer fan, you got to just believe that one day it's gonna click. They can't be this bad forever.
Yeah. Can we talk about Chris Jones playing defensive end? Like, can we talk about that real quick?
No,
Okay.
no, nobody
No.
wants to
No.
talk.
This
Nah. Let's
this
talk.
another
Nobody
one.
wants to
No.
talk.
We need to
These
talk
two
about. We need to talk
things,
about that. We
Juan
need to
and
talk
Chris
about that.
Jones playing out of position, that's a prop bet going forward.
No.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about it, Chuck.
No, he's stupid. Nah,
No,
but
no disrespect to Hightower right there, but bro, we have covered the Chris Jones. We all know it's not really. It's not working, but it's only been a short sample size too. I don't know, bro. I don't know. What are we gonna do about Chris Jones? And maybe the injury is not helping it, but at the same time, he looked lost sometimes. So it's not fair to say, well, his wrist is hurt, bro. And then you be like, well, what about this part where he looked lost? He ain't did no he ain't did no D4 turn the opposite way from the running back play yet.
Oh man.
yeah, it was terrible.
That's crazy. I forgot about
But
that.
but I mean, this is just I'm just gonna throw a hypothetical question to
Nah,
y'all.
man,
I
you
mean,
good. You good, Hightower. You good, bro.
I'm I'm just gonna throw this question out there for y'all. Is it worth kicking the tires on Olivier Vernon or Alden Smith? Is it worth kicking the tires on them at some point
Bro,
during the season?
I like Alden Smith, bro, as a person, and I don't think coming to Kansas City would be good for him, bro. That's too much
Okay.
pressure.
Okay.
That's
What
too
about
much
Vernon?
pressure.
What about Vernon? Because Vernon had like 9.5 sacks last year for Cleveland, I think.
If he healthy at this point, how could you not? Kind of got
No,
to.
we got to get home, bro. We gotta find a way to get home better, bro. And like for what we currently have right now, you guys mentioned Frank Clark already. I think the guy that really needs to step up this week is more so Jerron Reed. Like I need Jerron Reed to start to open it up for Frank Clark on Sunday night, man. Like I need to be that dog. I need to be that force in the middle, man. You gotta win the trenches. He gotta win his matchup, bro.
So I mean, but who is Frank gonna help him do that, or is he gonna help Frank get loose? Which
Well, they
anything
both
could
got to work
be.
together. They both got to work
Yeah,
together.
it just got to be a total effort, bro. Bro, look, at this point, I just want to see energy and passion for the entire game. I, bro, if you miss with some energy and miss with some passion. Just, I mean, something spark, bro. That's it, bro. Like it's really hard to even talk about the defense right now. They so disappointed. And I was looking back at the old show, bro. Preseason, we was loving the front seven, bro. We was
We
loving the
were.
front four. This is
We
the
were.
deepest we ever been. And they haven't started with none of that, bro. We ain't seen none of that. This is the same team that shut Arizona down in the preseason, right?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
Kyler
But
Murray couldn't get nothing off,
Yep.
yeah.
where
But then
those guys at?
yeah.
And
But
I
then
know
again.
Arizona didn't bring their entire offense, but bruh,
But then again, man. Then
I agree
again,
with this
man.
though. I agree with
Uh.
this.
Man, hell no, Byron. Hell no. I'll be out there. You got me fucked up, bro. It ain't us.
uh
It ain't us. It ain't the crowd, man.
No, I think the
Hey,
crowd is actually gonna help them this week.
yeah.
I wouldn't say Arrowhead has lost its appeal, bro. I wouldn't say
I don't think so either, man. I don't think it's lost to the pill either, man. We gonna be ready. We gonna be
you
ready Sunday night,
hold
made
man.
on, Byron.
you made Boogie come out of character. Nah,
but then, but
Arrowhead is still Arrowhead, bro. It ain't lost its appeal yet, bro. Not yet.
But then again, country. Then again, country. Like it's just that's how you know it's preseason, bro. Like that's why you can't really get fooled by preseason, man.
Exactly.
Cause sometimes in them games, bro, teams really be working on stuff. They really just working on stuff. They ain't really trying to win the game for real, for real. They try to work on different
No,
techniques and stuff.
yes, bro, but they was so dominant. It was like you gotta believe some of that is gonna translate over into the season, bro. We wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
some of it,
this.
yeah.
We wasn't expecting them to be bad like this. We wasn't expecting Cleveland to run all over them like that. At least they'd be able to stop them. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think Josh Allen gonna help him get this swagger back because Josh Allen. I think Josh might help us get our swagger back. But here's another thing, though. Our schedule is incredibly soft once we get through these first 8. So do you think going up against them soft opponents? No, hold on, bud, hold on. Do you think going against our last 8 weeks when we
schedule.
have our softest schedule, is that going to build enough confidence for them to play on a big level? Look, are you even listening to me?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
find a schedule.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would, bro, because like, you know, after this game, you got opponents coming up like the Washington football team. I think Green Bay at some point. You got Dallas at some point, or you got the Raiders. Teams like that. I because like I think after the bye week, it does kind of loosen up, but at the same time, man, I think the AFC West is still gonna be tough this year. To me, it's looking like the Chargers and Raiders, they're gonna be the two teams that kind of duke it out against us. I think Denver is gonna slide a little bit, and then it'll just
Denver
be them
already.
two teams.
And the
We
Raiders
we
just got
got
paid.
we got Washington, Titans, Giants, Packers, Raiders, Cowboys.
We could beat the Giants. We could beat the Giants.
Damn, bro.
Giants should be easy. Washington, we should
Yeah.
get that. Titans and Packers will be good games. Raiders and Cowboys, them gonna be good games too. So I don't know. Defense, yeah.
Where's
To
the
answer
Dallas
that, I
game
think
at?
defense should get confidence against Washington and Giants. That's here.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
like,
so do you think by playing a softer schedule that we could get some wins and start to build confidence so then when we play the Packers, they have more confidence going in them games like, yo, we can. Does that help them click? Does that help them come together?
I mean, can you really
Yeah,
call this? Can you
hopefully.
really call? I mean, you can't really call any part of the schedule like soft. I mean, maybe like Washington and the New York
Nah.
Giants, but everybody else is tough, bro. Like I know Tennessee, they've been a little disappointing right now, but they still kind of tough, man.
Bro, when I say soft, I mean like every game is hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Especially,
when you
yeah.
say Buffalo has the easiest schedule. They've had the easiest schedule so far. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's
They play
different,
Miami.
country.
Huh?
You know it's different because we got the Chiefs defense. It don't matter who we play. Every game gonna be close. I mean, for
It
real,
evens it
that's
out.
the truth. We just damn near
Okay.
gave up. We needed 40 to beat the Eagles. So it don't matter what offense we play. We're not blowing nobody out with this defense
But
for the most
last
part.
week, last week that was technically a blowout because really, like, we was up by like what was that, 17? I think we was up 42-23. Then we let them get a garbage touchdown at the end. So we really blew out the Eagles technically. So that
Now,
Okay,
was
if
like
you
our
so
go
first
do that,
blowout in I don't know
Eagles
how
was
long.
about to score though, and then they called it back. Remember? So if you go do the what ifs,
Yeah, but they also took away our fumble too on one of them scoring
that's what I'm
drives.
saying. We
But
could do
anyway,
what
so
ifs, but Philly was doing whatever they wanted.
yeah, they got a
okay,
lot of
so
yards.
so here's the strategy, and do y'all agree? We have to keep scoring until the other team makes a mistake and doesn't score.
I mean, for right now, that's the only strategy we have really until this
Okay.
defense can show some progress.
Bro, and if they just hold people to field goals, let them in the. You can, like Boogie said, give up all the yards you want. If you can just hold them to 3 instead of 7, that's a win. We'll win that game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just hit my whole camera.
And you seen
But
that
yeah,
that step where it was like Chiefs had some something about the Chiefs had like some of the one of the least amount of drives, and they had like the most touchdowns or something. Did y'all see that?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like the shortest amount of time possession, I think.
Yeah,
But
The
yeah, we
second
still,
most points or something like that.
yeah.
yeah.
But it could always be worse, fellas. We could always be the Seattle Seahawks defense. Seattle Seahawks, they breaking records as far as their defense is concerned right now. So it could always
Shit,
be
we
worse.
man.
So, hey, you think
Wait till
Seattle
it.
ready
Hey,
to
don't
hang it
say
up
that,
right now?
man.
Is Seattle gonna hang it up with Russ out for 6 weeks?
They could, bro. See, because Russell was like the only way they were staying in ball games. And even before the injury, they weren't even scoring like that in the second half, dog. So that wasn't a good team to begin with.
Country boy, go bring them back, Chuck.
Oh, Gino.
Gino about to get them to the
Gino looked
playoffs,
good.
man.
Gino actually looked
Okay,
good
okay.
last night. He actually
So I
looked
was at
good
the
last
concert.
night.
How, for real, how did Gino look? I want it, Boogie. How did Gino look last night? Because Boogie gonna give me the real.
I ain't even seen all that for real. Once
Okay,
Russell Wilson got hurt, it really was over
I
to
feel
me.
that.
I mean, Gino, he was pushing the ball a bit down the field when he got in there. It's just that at the end, unfortunately, Tyler Lockett, he tripped on his route with a defender, and that's how he threw an interception at the end. But other than that, Gino looked pretty sharp. And like with backup quarterbacks, it's kind of easy for them to get in the rhythm. You know what I mean? Depending on who the backup quarterback is, because you're not game planning for the backup quarterback leading up to game day. You know what I mean? But we'll see how Gino does move forward. But man, that Seattle defense, it's even more horrendous, dog. Like, God bless them for paying Jamal Adams all that money because Jamal Adams, he's an undersized linebacker slash defensive end, bro. Like, he can't cover worth a lick, man. He cannot cover worth a lick. He
You
stayed
think
lost
they
every
worse
time the
than
ball's in the air.
us? You think they worse than our defense?
I think they are. I think they are,
Okay,
bro. I'm sorry.
I
They got
don't
that's
Bobby
know.
Wagner.
it.
It's Bobby Wagner, and that's it.
Yeah, I still don't know. I gotta watch this shit on Sunday. I don't know, man.
So, Boogie, do you have any hope for the defense improving? It's slim to none right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that fair?
how bad they are, it's easy to improve, but I don't know, man. I still think Veach make a move for this year's over. I think we will pick somebody else up. He'll trade, do something. If they keep like this, something gonna have to give, man. But
Oh,
we
ooh,
got
that's a good
pieces. I
question.
don't know, man. We should get a little
That's
bit
a
better,
that's a
but
good
I
question
don't know
though.
if that's gonna be like tipping the scale, man.
Okay, so look, and this ain't he probably wouldn't be much of value, but I'll say this: if Josh Gordon come in and blows it out the water, are are you gonna put D Rob on the trade block for the deadline? I don't know how much
Uh,
value he would give you, but he would kind of be
who
attractive if you needed D Rob.
attractive of
Demarcus
what,
Robinson.
man?
I ain't saying he's cute. I'm saying how much
I know
value
what
would
you
he have?
saying. I'm trying to figure out what is you saying. You think somebody gonna trade for him right
Somebody
now?
might need somebody might need a third receiver.
Man, ain't nobody trying to run backwards for 10 yards right now, man. D Rob got to
Everybody
chill,
want to
man.
trade. Well, I would
Oh,
not trade Hardman over D Rob,
no, man, you
Our
can't trade
receiver's not
Hardman,
good
dog.
enough to trade, bro. Hell no.
Listen,
bro. Okay, I'm
You
just
you
saying,
tripping.
just thinking out loud.
hey, man, if somebody do want him, dog, hey, I don't mind because I think Pringle a better receiver anyway. So
Pringle
Yeah.
ain't
that's not
he
saying
ain't
much.
it. McCole
That's
ain't
not
it.
saying
D
much.
Rob ain't it. Yeah. No.
See, I
LDT
think
maybe
that
though.
those are the only two options you got right now.
LDT we probably can get some.
Yeah, man.
Well, cause
Listen,
yeah, cause he ain't had a chance to show if he's bad or worse. Hey, bro, where's Kyle
We need
Long
a
at? Is
we
he
need a
back?
Gilmore.
Maybe I think Kyle Long probably had like maybe 2 more weeks, maybe
Oh, okay,
before he gets
all right,
activated.
man. I'm
Up, yeah.
like, yeah, okay. Whatever. I don't
Man,
care.
bro, tripping, man.
I'm tripping. All right, I'll take that. I'm saying Philly was interested in. I'm saying you never can dictate when somebody get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So maybe somebody get an injury. You throw D Rob out there, you get a sixth rounder, you get a seventh rounder, you get a marginal player back for him. Who knows? It can happen. You know, injuries happen.
Yeah,
Look
they
at
do.
I
But
hate
but
Boogie.
Country
but I'm gonna get back.
tripping, man.
But yo, hold on. I'm gonna get back to the defense though, man.
No,
As
man, we
I,
done with the defense.
no, we
No,
gotta get on this subject, bro. All right.
no.
Hey, listen.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Hey, who moderating the damn show? Anyway, Willie Gay. Everybody, I don't know if everybody knows this. Willie Gay. He came out and tweeted saying that I love everybody, but his mental health is effed up. So with that tweet, man, I don't know if Willie Gay should really play this week, man. Like, if you really struggling right now mentally, I think you need to take care of that until you're in the right place again, man. Just hope Willie Gay is doing all right, moving forward, and go from there with that. I mean, what's your guys' opinion on what he tweeted today in regards to his mental health?
This is the only reason why I think he should play. Because I've always heard when I'm on the field, when I'm on the court, when I'm on the baseball diamond, all that outside noise is gone. So I would think that would be the only time all he got to do is concentrate on football. He ain't got to worry about what people saying or who want this or who asking for that. That's the only reason I think he should play. But for him to come out and say that his mental health wasn't right, you got to be cautious about how you move forward with it because you don't want to lose him forever. You feel me? So I mean, keep an eye on him. If he want to play, he want to play, but it would definitely be his choice. I wouldn't force him out there, but like I said, I think being on the field turns down all the outside noise. But that's only 3 hours, so you still got to go back out there. So I mean, just keep an eye on him. I wouldn't rush him. If he wants to play and he feel like he's safe to play, I would let him play. But sometimes you got to take being a fan out of it and think on a personal level as Willie Gay the person and not Willie Gay the football player. Because as a fan, bro, get out there and play, bro. Shut up. We don't want to hear that. As a person, it's like, come on, what you need, bro. You got to take it. You know what I'm saying? So man, you don't want to push him too far and you don't want to push him too early. And, so I don't know. It's just, yeah, like one man said, it's touchy, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. That's a difficult one.
I said, what you got, Boog?
He should. I mean, if he mentally want to play, then let him play. If not, I guess sit him out. He coming off injury anyway, so I mean, if he missed this game, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But you never know. Man, he could do better just playing. Some people might not. Shit, it's up to him. But just because he said his mental off too, that mean I don't know, man. It might not be that bad. Who knows? I don't know. It's
Right.
And
That's
everybody
that's
different,
vague.
so
That's a vague subject. You know what I'm saying? It could be he got a problem with his girl, his mom could be sick, his dog could be who knows? You know what I'm saying? And it's not our business. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you just got to separate being a fan from being. I see certain fans saying, "Bro, get out there and play." And, bro, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And we had a mental health episode everybody remembers, and we don't need that type of media or hanging around our team anymore. We've been there. It wasn't pretty.
yep, and he just went through something with his personalized items, like his car got stolen not too long ago and he had to go through that. You know what I mean? Like, people going around joyriding with his car for a few days and everything. So he just went through that. So
Yeah. And imagine, bro, this is Willie Gay breakout season. This is supposed to be his year. And you come out in the preseason, balling, everybody love you. My daddy, you balling, everybody love you, and then you get a setback. Then you come back and you balling, everybody love you. Then you get a setback. It kind of, after a while, you like, dang, bro. Every time I take a step forward, I take 2 steps back. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how that would mess with your head game. You know what I'm saying, Pops? I can see how that
I
would
said,
mess with
whoa,
your mental.
whoa, buddy, whoa, buddy,
Yeah,
whoa,
that's a good
buddy.
pause. Yeah, that was a Cameron pause. Yeah, that was bad. But I can see how that would mess with your mental if you like, dang, every time I take a good step, then I get hurt and now I'm back and I missed the Super Bowl. And you know what I'm saying? I missed the title. You know what I'm saying? Like that can start affecting you, bro. So I will make sure he's completely healed before I let him back on the field. Like if he had turf toe, like it got to be 100% or as close to 100%. So because if he go out there and re-injure himself, that might send him into a spiral, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the only thing I can say is that we saw him out on the practice field with his helmet on and everything, so he looked like he was on track to play. And then, he came out today with his tweet. So we'll see what happens, man. That's the only thing we can do.
Another thing, though,
What the heck?
what is that? Um, Another thing, though, when you injured, you're not really around the team and all that stuff too. So maybe that played a part into it. Did we get hacked or something?
So apparently, but
Look at that! Come to my
Oh
circus.
shit.
So I can,
nah, you ain't gotta say all
Y'all
that.
was on my
But
yeah,
Twitter account, man. It's the wrong podcast, man. You gotta go to the Twitter account, man.
bro, what is that about, man?
that's crazy. But
That
but
means you're
anyway,
doing something right, bro. We appreciate you,
right?
jerk.
Yeah. But anyway, man. Yeah. Besides that, man. Just to go ahead and wrap things up with this game, man. To me, I think the Chiefs do the job again on Sunday night, and we're gonna win the game by double digits again, bro. I really think we do. We're
Ooh,
gonna win this game by 10 more points, bro.
I think
40
we
to
win it.
30.
You said what?
What was your score, Chuck? Was your score 40 to 30? I didn't hear you.
Nah, ain't gonna be that. Ain't gonna be no 40-30 game again. I think it'll be more like a 31-20 type deal. I'll say that because I
Oh,
think
that's a win and Boogie smiling. I like that.
yeah, I think
But
the defense shows
I'm
up a bit. Listen, they one
Ah,
dimensional, bro. They one dimensional, dog.
yeah,
about 7 on Fridays, how Tower?
but I mean,
7 on Fridays, BJ.
yes, sir.
I
But
think
we
we're
lost
gonna
to
win.
one-dimensional teams already. So what that mean? Go
What
ahead.
is this
Yeah,
dude?
yeah, this is wild. But anyway,
Yeah. If
what you
that's
got
Well,
on your
Mace, if
prediction?
I find out that's Mace, I'm coming to your house, boy. Bro, stop playing, man. Um, I think the Chiefs win. I don't think it's. I would say I think they're gonna run the ball a lot more and take some time off the clock. So yeah, I ain't giving no score. I just think we win.
So what you got, Bug? You the last one up, man.
I think Buffalo will have success throwing it. Josh Allen gonna have one of his best games this year. He gonna throw it real good on us, man. I think their receivers is gonna be winning the matchups. But like Chuck said, I think they're gonna be one dimensional. So we will get a turnover or two. Nick Bolton, hopefully somebody like that got their hands up. He give us opportunity. But I do think they gonna score a lot of points. I'm I'm thinking we scoring like I could see like 37-31 type, uh,
Mm,
28-35. It's gonna be a high scoring game. If they don't get 30, they gonna be real close to 30.
mm. Okay. All right. I dig all that, man. We just see what happens, man. But I think the defense gonna make you smile on Sunday night, bro. I think they'll do just enough to make you
I
smile,
hope,
bro.
man. If you what you said come true, well, that's perfect. That's what I want, man.
I
For
know
sure.
in the first half it'll be a game, and in the second half I think we pull away a little bit. So that's how I see it.
Let's see Josh Allen under that prime time pressure.
Yep.
Let's see
And
what
now
happens.
and now to get to a different subject away from football. I know Boogie want to talk about this for a minute, man. Everybody knows the Fury Wilder 3 fight, or Wilder Fury 3 is this weekend. Me and him got different opinions
Yeah,
about the fight.
thank
So Boogie, I'm gonna start with you, man. So who do you got winning, and why you think they gonna win?
you. Wilder, knockout, 8 rounds. It's gonna be crazy knockout. Fury about to come in. I think they said he 4 pounds bigger than what he weighed in last year.
Four or
Fury
four.
plays a lot of mind game. Yeah, 4. I mean, Fury play a lot of mind games, but I don't think he trained for this like that, man. I really don't. I don't think he took this shit serious. He didn't want to fight Wilder. That's why he got sued. He's about to lose all that money. He's a known cheater. He can box. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's a great boxer. But I think you go see this weekend, man. He going to sleep, man. Wilder didn't have time to get some fundamentals down. I don't think he gonna be Floyd Mayweather. Nothing like that at all.
You could never.
He gonna be able to set that right hand up, and he's gonna connect. He connected in both fights. He was connected. Even before he got knocked out in the second fight, he didn't look right the whole fight. He still was connecting some punches. If he land flush, he's going down, and it's gonna happen. KO and A.
Man, for me, man, it's Fury and 7, dog. Like, I think the press conference said it all, man. I think Fury is in Wilder's head, bro, because Wilder talking about, man, I'm the knockout artist. I'm the one that knocks you down. You ain't knocked nobody out. But still, bro, even with that one knockdown, that first bout, you still got outboxed, fam. You got outclassed, man. And I just think until I see Wilder make some adjustments as far as his boxing, I just don't think he can beat Fury, dog. Like, for what I've seen, man, I don't know if Wilder made that many adjustments, dog. And the fact that he put all this blame on so many different scenarios, he blamed his former trainer, Mark Breland, when Breland really saved the dude's life, really, in that second bout. And just all this other stuff, man, from the gloves and all this other stuff, man. I don't think Wilder can beat this dude, man. I really don't think he believes himself that he can beat Fury. That's just my opinion.
You
When Fury was
you don't
go
think
ahead,
Wilder think
Book.
he can win? Um,
I don't think he can, bro. Cause like when Fury talked about, man, you not man enough to handle the fact that I beat you twice. Something of that nature
Chuck,
during the press conference.
you know they offered Wilder like he could have got like $25 million step aside money just to let him fight Joshua. You know that, right?
Of course, but that fight's dead now. That
No,
Joshua stuff is dead
before it was
now.
dead though. Before it was
I
dead,
know,
they offered
I
him
know,
all that to step aside.
I
So
know. That's
he
what I'm
could have
talking
took
about.
all that money, stepped aside, and still fought Fury later if he was scared. He said he hopping right back in there. He not fighting nobody else. And you don't think he can win?
I don't think so, bro. I'm sorry, man. Fury just
Man, I can't. Oh
like.
man,
And like BJ just said, Fury's a better boxer and tactician, and it's gonna show again, bro. Like, Wilder's got to learn how to, counterpunch. He's got to learn how to, adjust his stance. You know what I mean? You can't go for the haymakers all the time, bro. You can't go for the home run, bro, because Fury's looking for that, bro. You want to go for the knockout. So Wilder's got to be patient. I think that's the only way he has a shot in this bout.
I think that I think Wilder can knock you out at any time. I think the longer it goes, the more it benefits Fury though. Um, I don't know. I don't see it going the distance either though. So
It's not.
It ain't
if
going
if
12.
he if he come out and lean on Wilder like he did the second fight, it might be a long night for Wilder because if Wilder got to show that he improved on his boxing skills. If you believe that and we see that, then this fight is much more even than it looks. But if he ain't improved on that boxing, it's gonna be the same thing we saw the last two fights, bro. Not saying that Wilder can't catch him because Wilder catch you anybody. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's a good night. You know what I'm saying? But Fury is a better boxer, and Wilder been training. Let's see. I don't think he look a little too muscular for me, bro. I don't think that's gonna help him out. I don't like that, bro, because we see Anthony Joshua. He's a bodybuilder, and you see, well, Anthony Joshua. He was a fraud anyway, bro. It was just a matter
Yeah,
of time before he got exposed. But
just
I mean, it's gonna be a good fight. I'm not necessarily. I'm not a big fan of Wilder. I don't really know Fury like that either. So, but I mean, last fight, me and Chuck was at the house. I was shocked that he got whooped the way he got whooped, bro, for real. But I mean, I think it's gonna be a good fight though.
That makes sense.
I would
Chuck
say
was
it
at
go
your
like
house when y'all
10.
watched it?
Yep.
oh my gosh, here
That
we go.
okay. Stay your ass at home, man. Stay your
Here we
ass at home
go.
Saturday. Don't start this shit, man. I don't want that this week, man. Stay home,
I think it
man.
goes. I think it goes 10, and I mean it can go either way. But if it goes 10 rounds, I'm favoring Fury, but it can go either way, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. But at the end of the day, dog, man, I just can't wait to tell Boogie like, hey, try to tell you, bro, you just can't beat him, dog.
Now,
Come
Boogie is a
outside
man of
Saturday
his
night,
word.
man.
Boogie
Oh, I
is a
will.
man of his word, bro. So Boogie got mad bets. Boogie been talking. He been talking for a couple months
It's
now.
it's it's been a year, man. I'm
Do
ready.
not do not unplug your Twitter and try to run from this, bro. That's my dog,
Oh,
though.
I don't run from
He
no
a
bets.
stand up
Oh
guy.
no bets.
He Boogie gonna go down swinging. So look, whether Wilder win or lose, tune in to Boogie's
I'm
Twitter
outside,
Saturday
man.
night
I'm
because it's gonna
outside
be
Saturday night. I
fireworks.
promise, man.
It's
I
gonna be
can't wait, man.
fireworks. If he lose, it's gonna be fireworks. If he win, it's gonna be fireworks.
Either
I'm
way,
talking about
bro,
like
it's gonna be crazy. Yeah,
it's gonna be 4th of
Twitter lit
July.
Saturday night, man. Either way.
Yeah, bro. Follow Boogie on Saturday night, bro. It's gonna be get your popcorn ready.
Yep. So before we head out country, tell the people what we got going on tomorrow, man.
Oh, we're doing a barbecue contest. We're judging a barbecue contest. I have no information, and that's terrible. I'm being uh terribly unprofessional. I'm gonna get all the information. I will tweet everything
Come
out from
on,
the main
Spade.
account and our account in the morning. We're doing a barbecue taste contest. Um,
It's
oh
down
man, you
18th.
put me on
It's
the
down to
spot.
18th of Vi district. It's on the
Yeah,
18th of Vi district, right? Okay. All right.
yeah,
So we're gonna have to offer all that information for everybody tomorrow on the page or from our personal page. We'll get it out to everybody. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Bring
So
your
y'all come
appetite.
holler at us.
Bring your appetite.
Yeah, yeah. Just yeah, light snack before you come, cause you're gonna want to eat all that barbecue is there. So
I
so
had no information. I suck, bro.
mm-mm-mm.
Sure. But all right, man.
Well,
We'll see y'all after the game, after that victory. How about that? We
yep.
should
Dub
do
City.
something after the fight, though.
Yeah, I mean we can. It don't matter. Start the spaces or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
If
outside, man.
Wilder win, we definitely gonna do something after the fight, man. My boy need to take his victory lap, and we need to
Let's
record
get it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Now if
do
he
that.
lose, now if he lose,
Oh, if we lose, at
Okay.
least respect me enough to let me just tweet. Let me tweet through it. I can't do the video, man.
Okay.
Just let me tweet through it, man. I'll
Ah!
take it on the chin, but I can't do the video, man. Don't do me like that, man.
Hey,
Oh,
for
man,
sure,
that's
man.
funny.
Like, subscribe. Thanks, Byron Hightower, BJ, whatever your name. I never knew. Nice to meet you, bro. Thanks for the support, man. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all Sunday after the game or Saturday after the fight, depending on who wins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
To be
also,
determined.
barbecue wings are better than buffalo wings. Till the next episode, we out of here.
Hell no. Who said that?
Peace.